Hi, I'm Cayle Thorne, and I've been reading one of the great books. So I want to tell you about Plato's Republic. Throughout my time at BCS, a huge theme that I have been seeing is growing a love for God and wanting to know Him more. And I was able to see this well in Plato's Republic, specifically his allegory of the cave. So in this allegory, Plato talks about a man being stuck in a cave, and he's looking at mere imitations of these images, and he is in the dark. But the philosopher goes outside of the cave into the light, and he can't first look at the sun, but he looks at the creation, he looks at the trees, the grass, and over time he can observe these things better. And eventually he looks in the sun, he looks in the water, and he can see the reflection of the sun. And over time, by observing and contemplating this creation, he can look at the sun and see it. And I thought this was a really cool picture, and obviously Plato here was talking about his view of the forms, on how we are looking at mere imitations, and through contemplation we can see these forms that are transcendent from the actual thing, and through contemplating these we can actually learn to know God, and by that knowledge grow in a love for Him. So for me, I thought this was really cool because I even noticed myself focusing on distractions and living a very distracted lifestyle, whether that was on my phone or social media. And I think this allegory encouraged me to look out to God's creation and try to contemplate what this means, and try to see the beauty of creation. And by contemplating that, I have a glimpse of and trying to know who God is better. Reading Plato has helped me in certain aspects of reading scripture. Specifically, I think of when Jesus talks about loving God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and that is the first commandment. Just looking out and dwelling on God's creation and seeing how I am recognizing that God is the most important of all these things, that God is the creator. He's worthy of our thoughts and our contemplation, and by observing what He has revealed to us through His natural world, that I can grow in a love for Him with that knowledge. And yeah, just thinking about what Jesus said about loving God above all things, I think what a great way to do that, by looking out into creation. And the Bible talks about how creation is God's handiwork, and doing that and just learning about God's goodness by seeing His beautiful creation is wonderful.